Lions TV, full time from Lions TV Towers. It finishes in Swansea. Swansea City 0, Millwall 1. It's becoming a little bit of a familiar scoreline, and we sort of just cruised through the game. It was a game of not great quality, not a lot happened in the first half at all. It went again as I thought he would, with pretty much an unchanged side. Only Mitchell and SA coming in were the changes. And yeah, I mean, it just had that massive end of season feel about it in the first half. Not really too much to report at all, other than Longman's chance, which was the only shot on target in the first half. And then in the second half, we was praying that it would pick up, and it definitely did that in a very small spell. Within 10 minutes, it had all gone off. We started to press. We was the better side definitely in the second half. Few chances created. Danny Mack was getting forward. I thought Danny Mack was brilliant again today, in more ways than one, the dark arts and getting forward as well. And he's really unlucky. Just watching the highlights again there. He just guides one just wide. It takes a little deflection. And we was knocking on the door, but then it was actually Swansea that broke the deadlock. And it's good that we're at the stage of the season we are now that I can sit here and laugh about it. I was cracking up. Cooper's, I've defended him to the hilt, and I always do, and I get shit for it sometimes, but there's no defending what he's done. He's an absolute fucking, he looked like a baby giraffe that had just been born. He was all over the place, turned inside out 2 or 3 times, and then pulls their guy down in the box. It's a stonewall penalty, and so I keep laughing about it, and then it's a penalty, but steps up. I actually called it on the live stream. I could see left footer. 9 times out of 10, or quite often, they'll go across the goalkeeper. But I can see by the way he was shaping, he was faking to go to Sarkic's right. Luckily, Sarkic read it right as well. And a penalty save is always a good save, but it wasn't a great penalty. But Sarkic still got to guess right, still got to get 2 strong hands on the ball. And I thought he looked really sharp today, Sarkic. Come out in the first half as well and sit out at someone's feet. And looked good with his feet as well when he had the ball at his feet. And I thought we'd done really, really well in the game. So that's promising moving forward. And then we go to the other end and we score a goal. Danny Mack again, bombing forward, gallivanting on that left wing. He cuts the ball back with an aid of a slight deflection. And Casper de Ballon d'Or, I always say you all have a go at Billy Mitchell because he doesn't score or assist or pass forward. I think Denor's very similar to Mitchell as a player. So I think you can't criticise one but not the other. But he's done it today. He scored his first goal for the club. And it's a really tidy finish. He arrives late in the box, timed it perfectly, got amongst a few bodies and didn't panic, composed, guided it into the net. And then after that, you've got the fiasco where Fleming goes in. It's a overhit pass from George Saville. Fleming sort of turns away in one motion and tries to take it in his stride. And he gets, it's a 50-50, him and the Swansea players. You know, they're both entitled to go for the ball. They've both been brave. They've both got hurt. And then while they're down and Fleming's receiving treatment off the ball, Tanganga and their striker Yates just sort of going at it, eyeball to eyeball. I've seen Yates throw a punch because I haven't had the benefit of the replay at that point. But if you watch the replay, Tanganga actually threw the first punch, and then Yates actually caught him with a clean left. You say like players have a scuffle with handbags. Yates has actually stuck one on Tanganga. They both got sent off. And it just added to the fucking drama of the second half. It was passable as a game at that point because during the first half, I said in the live stream, I don't think I'm going to be able to do a full-time reaction. But we did. And on top of that, another 1-0 win, another clean sheet, another victory away from home. And we've ended up finishing 13th and only 4 points off the playoffs, with Watford losing, I think, at Middlesbrough. Obviously, us beating our host sees us leapfrog them in the table. And we've actually finished 13th in the division. We're top of the form table. We've had a ridiculous amount of wins and 1-0 wins and clean sheets. So, you know, the future is bright. Will we keep some of these? There was no Femi today, was there? Just realised that. Yeah, we're not surprised he's not going to be staying at the club. But if we keep saying Ganger, I'd love that all day long. I know I slagged him off, said he wouldn't be good enough for Bromley. But turns out he was, and he just needed the right guidance to be playing in the right position and get a bit of confidence behind him. Good luck to Bromley, by the way, in the playoff final. Could go into league football tomorrow. Little old Bromley, that fucking town is the bane of my life for personal reasons. But there you go. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to Lions TV. There's not going to be a post-match up after that. I've pretty much covered everything and waffled. So yeah, there you go. I'll be back next week though, or some point over the bank holiday. Enjoy your bank holiday. Please subscribe to Lions TV. The Lions win it 1-0 on the final day of the season. Come on, you Lions.